This chicken and peanut sauce is on high rotation in my house because it's so delicious. And I always like to make a really big batch of it because it freezes really well. So I've just given myself a bit of a head start here, and I've been sealing off the chicken. You can see I'm using chicken cutlets. Now, chicken cutlets are chicken thighs with the bone in it. I always find if you leave the bone in, then the meat is going to be extra succulent. So once you've got some really good colour on it, take the chicken out and just place on a plate. I've also taken the skin off the chicken, so we've just got the meat and the bone. Okay, into our saute pan, you can see that there's a little bit of chicken fat there, which is flavour. I'll add 1 onion that I've sliced. And we just want to get some colour on that, so just give that a bit of a mix, coat everything in the oil, and also a pinch of salt. Now this is really hot, so that'll just take a few moments to get some colour. I'll also add some garlic, just some roughly chopped garlic, and some ginger. And I've just finely chopped that too. Now that we've got some colour on our onions, we can add some turmeric, and it's going to give it a beautiful colour there. So about a teaspoon. You do want to cook off that just for a moment. Now, depending on what type of peanut butter you have in the house, you can use any type of nut butter. I like chunky peanut butter, so we'll add that now. You can see there's quite a lot of it. And it does melt down, so just press it down with your spoon and break that down. And I love the smell of toasting peanut butter. So good. This is really a play on satay chicken, but in a stew form. And soy sauce. I'm using light soy sauce, and I'll need 3 tablespoons. Again, giving that a stir. To balance it out for some sweetness, some honey. You can see there's quite a lot of concentrated flavours here. Stir that through. And we need some liquid, so some chicken stock, about 500 mils. Before we return the chicken, just give everything a good stir, just so it's all dissolved and becomes a nice, smooth sauce. Okay, very happy with that. I'll return the chicken. And because there is the bone in the chicken thigh, we do need to cook this for about 30 minutes before we add any coconut milk. The coconut milk is going to thicken it up, so I do want to leave it to the last minute. So in with the chicken. Any juices on the plate, add that because that's flavour. And we'll pop the lid on. I'll turn this down and then just let that gently cook. Oh, it smells good in here, and have a look at the colour of that. A gorgeous, thick and rich sauce. So there's another 10 minutes to go here because I do need to cook some capsicum. I just love the addition of a vegetable first of all, and also that pop of red, the contrast. So we'll just submerge that in the sauce. And I don't want to completely cook the capsicum, just remove some of the rawness from it. And our coconut milk. So we'll just add a good splash of that into our sauce and then stir that in. So lid goes on and we'll give it another 10. Our peanut butter chicken is ready to go. Have a look at that. Doesn't that look inviting? And you have to serve this with some steamed rice. I'm going to place a portion into a bowl. Look at that gorgeous sauce. Very happy with that. Just going to add 2 to a plate. 1 and 2. And the capsicum, see how it's just holding its shape? That looks good. Drizzle that over the top. And that delicious gravy, a good lashing of that. Just to really emphasise that there's the coconut milk in here, I like to just drizzle a small amount over the top. It also looks quite dramatic. And a wedge of lime. You could also just add the juice of the lime and some zest to the dish if you like. Pop that on the side. And then I'm really showing off now. but I like the addition of some red, some extra red, so chili, because I like the spice. If you're making this for the kiddies, just leave it out. For some crunch, some beautiful peanuts that have been toasted. See how just all these layers make it look extra special. And for a pop of green, I have macroot leaves in my backyard. So I've brought one in. It does have that beautiful limey flavour. If you don't have it, don't worry. You don't need to add it to it. Just a sprinkle of coriander, if you like. And over the top. Gorgeous. A dish for the whole family. They're all going to love it. Make sure you cook it in a big pan like this so you've got some leftovers. To be honest, I think the leftovers taste even better the next day.